what's going on, everybody? Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast, episode 76. 76 episodes in, still talking that shit. Still talking that shit all day, every day. 2022, what a year. What a year for TTS and WBG. What a year for us Xbox guys. Still hanging in there with no big AAA first party games this year. Still whooping that big bitch of a console, PlayStation 5, making Jim Ryan look like a bitch, making his ponies look like a bitch, and making PlayStation look weak. We're definitely going to be talking about some of the shit we've been seeing, guys. Some of the documents about the ABK deal. Some of the shit stirring that Jim Ryan's been telling motherfuckers took a flight to Brussels. Now we knew exactly what the fuck he was doing, player. But let me introduce my homie who's talking that shit every day. And yes, guys, he was late. And do you know why? Because it was Black Friday. And let me introduce the homie, Dirt Friday. What's going on, killer?
How dare you? And all you POSs in the chat call it Dirt Friday.
You see that shit?
Apologize. Damn it. Apologize.
What's
up?
going on, killer man? You said you just got back. Happy shoppings, your favorite time of the year. It's your birthday. What do you want to say to these good people in the chat on your birthday, player?
Listen, everybody, I want to let you guys know that PlayStation is soft. There's some holes. And Sean and I, we're going to talk shit and expose these pieces of shit today. Let's go,
100%. 100%. Let me get this member for 6 months from Maurice Branch. Shout out to you, homie. What's up, Sean and the TTSing before I go to work, and already people getting murk over TV at my job. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Talk that shit. And we got what's going on? Zodiac with the 2. What's going on, homie? Homie, he goes, what's up, yo? I am here. Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Let me give a shout out to the TTS family members. We got Dragon Blades 79, Phantom Kraken, Leighton Money, the blue one, Caribbean Hybrid, Ray Ray, Z Black Rider, Mr. Eldrick, Chia Walker, Hector the Macho Man.
Oh, yeah, Elizabeth.
Emmanuel A1, Ritz Sadaku, Javier Obadeo. You make me say that on our play. It's your fault. Toolman 55, SP, Jigai J, Ama Alka for shit. Ama Alka for G. What's going on? That's Pentiment. He's changed his name. Shout out to Pentiment. G Stab. Sorry if I butchered your name, killer. The Angry Therapist MD. Jim Rat Bastard Ryan. Hassan Abu Zaid. Maurice Branch. Kendrick Starr. Victor Motherfucking Click. Dirt Friday. Chill Carlos. Ben X Morgan. And awesome Justin March. Shout out to the TTS family members. And shout out to you motherfuckers in the chat. Hit that like button, because you know what? We're going to be talking that shit, Dirt. Talking that shit, player. Now, once again, Dirt, I want to say something to you before we go. Are you happy? Now, we know the chat, they come after you, but recently they be coming after me. So I'm hoping they back the fuck up today, because it's your birthday. These guys, this could be your birthday in another universe. Who knows? The multiverse. But what do you want to say to the good people in the chat? Because they're talking about ray tracing Dirt Friday. Dirt's birthday's on Friday. I got the best deal on Dirt Friday. What do you want to say to these pieces of shit before we get into the first topic? Killer.
I want to say that I am human, and you guys hurt my feelings calling today Dirt Friday, saying it's my birthday. Damn it, my birthday is in September, you pieces of shit. Saying Black Friday is my birthday. That hurts.
You said that hurts?
It hurts. It hurts me bad. My feelings are hurt. I don't know what else to say. I call my mommy. Pieces of shits.
And that's the bottom line. Because the Xbox fans said so. They forgot when I got you play. I had you there play. Nobody's play. Now we got a member for 5 months, Amma Al G. What's going on, play? Because happy birthday, Dirt. So Sony's burnt every bridge between them and both Microsoft and the ABK just for Call of Duty. Talk that shit, play. Yo, listen, I know a lot of people have been talking about this Activision deal, but at the same time, when Sony talked about nobody can compete against a game like Call of Duty, even have our own studio Bungie can't compete. Our internal studios can't compete. EA can't compete. No games can compete. Imagine saying that to your internal studios there. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't shit. Call of Duty will slap you around. You guys are bitches. EA, you're a bitch. Take Two, you're a bitch. When it comes to Call of Duty, it's untouchable play. That's the type of shit that's been going on, play. And they are burning bridges. They will burn bridges because the way they're going about this. And we're definitely going to get into it, Killer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's start it off. January, it kicked off. The news came out about ABK. Phil goes, we're buying that shit. But let's fast forward a couple of months now. We heard about Jim Ryan came out snitching like a bitch, saying that, yo, Phil, I thought these were private conversations. This 3-year deal he gave us ain't shit, inadequate. That ain't right. We're not feeling this. But then we found out that Jim Ryan, what did he do, play? He flew out to Brussels, built up a case, flew out to Brussels to talk that shit. Because when it comes to the Europe and that, European, it's PlayStation land.
Mm-hmm.
But then more information came out as time is going on. We've been hearing shit. And on top of that, you tweeted this out and did a show about this. We found out a couple of days ago that Microsoft, Phil and his team said, okay, 3 years isn't good enough for you.
Right.
Even though Phil's came out and talked in interviews, Call of Duty will be on PlayStation native. As long as there's a PlayStation out there, it will come to the PlayStation platform, Call of Duty. On top of that, latest recent, 10 years. They offered them 10 fucking years. Call of Duty to remain on the platform or carry on some sort of deal. Sony didn't comment on that. That's it. Let me tell you some guys in the chat. I'm telling you, this is what I'm taking from this. When it comes to the 3 years, they weren't happy with it. They were crying, listen, we want the marketing rights. We want Game Pass. We don't want it to be on Game Pass. We don't want it to be a part of Xbox, associated with Xbox, affiliated with Xbox, nothing like that. Then Microsoft came and gave them 10 years. They still didn't say shit, still wasn't not happy with this shit. Now, according to me, when I look at this when it comes, bottom line, I think Microsoft can give them 15 years, 20 years. When it comes to the end of it, they just want this deal to be dead completely.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. That's what I'm taking from this. What's your take on this? Like with all of the deals, 3 years, 10 years, native on the PlayStation, all of that bullshit. It just seems like to me, and I'm sure some guys in the chat will be on the same page. From the beginning, it wasn't about 3 years, it wasn't about 10 years. They just want this deal to be dead completely.
Yep. That's what it is. Point blank, simple. That's what it is. They do not want the deal to go through. Like you said, Xbox could offer them 20 years. They could offer them 20 years and say, y'all can keep the marketing for 5 of those years. That would not have been enough. They just don't want the deal to go through. But I'm telling you, bro, they're rubbing people the wrong way. I'm not sure if this is going to be a topic, but Activision Blizzard themselves, they said they're ready to fight for this deal to go through. So,
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard wants to be acquired by Microsoft. Microsoft obviously wants to acquire Activision Blizzard. This shit is going to be serious. If this goes to court, bro, Xbox is going to win easily. It's crazy what PlayStation is doing. Some of the things they're saying, the hypocrisy. I said this several times already. I used to have respect for PlayStation. That respect has gone out the damn window. Some of the things Jim Ryan has said regarding PlayStation, how they can't make something comparable to Call of Duty. He's throwing their damn studios up on the bus again. They have Bungie. He's saying they still can't make something comparable to Call of Duty. I just can't stand it, bro. The hypocrisy is crazy. These punk ass, hoe ass PlayStation fanboys are trying to make it seem like Xbox is crying. Xbox is saying they're trying to downplay Call of Duty. They're trying to get the deal done, right? Xbox is trying to do what they can do to get the deal done, and at the same time, PlayStation is trying their best to get this deal killed. So we're all in the position. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I would say myself, PlayStation just is showing their true colors. And like Paulie Baba said, they're burning bridges. Like you said, Sean, they're burning bridges, bro. I saw an article where somebody said they're burning bridges.
Yep, of
They're pissing
course.
off a lot of people right now. And it's just unbelievable the things they're saying. Sean, the things they are saying, bro.
I'm definitely gonna pull that up. I got the thing in that. Just get this super chat because I think I know what you're talking about as well.
Yeah.
And then I pull up what they're talking about, the price increases.
R&B, what's up, you POS? With
What
the
a killer.
5 UK losses to US today, you filthy Brits. Sup, fellow WBG brothers. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. I had to work. Have a good show, you POSs. Thanks, R&B.
Appreciate it, my brother. And yeah, I forgot about that. It was happy Thanksgiving to you guys. So I
Yeah.
hope all of you fat motherfuckers enjoyed your turkey and all that shit. But they removed that super chat because this is what you're talking about. I know the most recent word you've been using a lot. Hypocrites.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox zoom in. Some of the key highlights this, and this was part of listen to me play. Listen to me play. PlayStation, the way I don't understand how could he come out and say this when you have doubled down on raising prices on your first party games from $60 to $70 and other places, which is more. And on top of that, when it comes to around the world, besides North America or just America in total, bro, they raise the prices on the PlayStation 5. Now, all of a sudden, when it comes to it's all about Call of Duty there. I can't believe this shit. They're always talking about one game only. Is this the money game? And we'll get to that because you remember them podcasts when they said we leave it to third party, we leave it to Call of Duty. Everybody buys that. We'll get to that part. But look at the key highlight. Do you know what? Read it out for me, play.
The whole thing or just the highlights?
Just the highlights, play. What's going on? Post up.
Post up. What's up, bro? Call of Duty or will be forced to spend £450 on an equivalent Xbox to play this hugely popular game on their less preferred device. First off, bro, you should have highlighted in short term, PlayStation users would no longer have access to Call of Duty or would be forced to spend 450 quid on an equivalent Xbox to play this hugely popular game on less preferred device. So right there, they're saying if this deal goes through, PlayStation users will have to buy an Xbox to play Call of Duty. No shit. Sean, if I want to play Spider-Man, what do I have to do, sir?
You have to get out there and get yourself a PlayStation console.
If I want to play God of War Ragnarok, what do I have to do, sir?
You got to go out there and get a PlayStation console, a PS4 or PS5.
Yeah. Wow.
Isn't that the whole point of it? Phil's talked about this. Even PlayStation, even Nintendo knows this. This is a whole point of bringing new users to your ecosystem. That's the whole point. When you have an exclusive game, a game like Ragnarok, which has done great so far in sales, the only way you can play that right now is to get yourself a PlayStation. You can't play on the Xbox. You can't play on Nintendo
Sean,
Switch.
What if I wanted to buy the new Zelda game that's coming out next year?
Nintendo Switch play?
Then you mean I gotta get a Nintendo Switch?
And that's $299 play.
That's not fair. That's how these bitches sound right now. They're taking it off. First off, Phil Spencer, he's not taking it off. They offered them a 10-year deal to keep 10 Call of Duties. PlayStation hasn't announced if they're accepting it or not. They're still crying about it. Damn it, I am tired of this shit, Sean. Spider-Man games was always multi-platform games. Hell, even last generation, there was a Spider-Man game at the beginning of the generation, the Xbox One, PS4 generation, called The Amazing Spider-Man 2, based on the movie. They took Spider-Man off of Xbox. I know Spider-Man is not Call of Duty, quote unquote, but it's still the principle. Xbox has the money to buy them. They can buy them. Let me read the rest of this shit. First off, Black Sausage. Come on, man. With the 2 happy holidays, guys. Hashtag TTS. Hashtag Go Bills. Hey, man, I want to hear that Go Bills shit. Hashtag sorry darkness. Yeah. the Bills beat the Lions yesterday.
And let me get this quickly from Joey as well. Remember, for 6 months, he goes, Jim is a POS and he has no bitches. Jim is a POS and he's out here snitching. Shout out to you,
Yeah.
homie. Yeah.
Carl Weed, let me get this shot. Carl Weed with the 5. Oh shit, hold on. Carl Weed with the 5. The ridiculousness in that statement is Sony just assumes PlayStation as everyone who has a PlayStation console prefers. P.S. I own a PS5 and I prefer Xbox. The arrogance. Oh yeah, they're very arrogant, bro. But let me get back to this on what Sean posted. Faced with weaker competition, Microsoft would be able to increase console and game prices for Xbox users, including those that have switched from PlayStation, increase the price of Gamepass, and reduce innovation and quality.
Really?
Really, PlayStation? That's what we're doing here? You're going to say, yo, if this deal goes through, it's possible Xbox could increase the prices. You mean how, like, you guys really, literally just did? How y'all literally just increased the prices? That's what we're doing now, PlayStation. Huh? The hypocrisy is incredible, Sean.
And it's insane to see how they're doing it as well, like going in there chest out. Like they haven't done nothing wrong. They're the good guys. We are the market leaders.
Oh
We
my
the
God.
innovations. We do the innovations and that. We look after our customers, our consumers and that. But these guys are trying to put Jim Ryan and his team is trying to put something out there that if it does come to like the weaker competition, face weaker competition, they will increase their Game Pass prices, the Xbox consoles. That's what they're trying to like. What the fuck is going on, right? I'm sure the CMA must be thinking, let's investigate this. Starting two years ago, PlayStation 5 and the Series consoles launched. PlayStation raises the prices $70. Recently, and this was not long ago. This was like what, 2.5 months ago, when they raised a price for PlayStation over in my ends, where the fucking CMA is from, European regulators as well. This is crazy. I'm sure they must be looking at this, but I've heard something there. And please correct me if it's you or some guys in the chat. Was it Fritanga? Someone said that Phil had to show the CMA or the European regulators how to show how does a console work or some shit.
Yeah.
I've never seen I never got to see the article, but someone mentioned, and I go, really? They want to see what a console is. Like, how does it work?
Yeah, because they're not really that familiar with the gaming industry over there. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that some crazy shit?
Yeah, bro.
Crazy shit. No wonder Jim Ryan went out there, took a flight in Ryanair, that cheap ass flight, and fucking went then proposed this. Microsoft will do this. Microsoft's gonna take away this. Microsoft's a tech industry, a giant in this. Microsoft will increase prices on Game Pass, games, lower the qualities, console increases. All of this shit, all of this bullshit there. Like, how do you have the balls? We always talk about liars, two-faced, whatever you want to call them, being fake. Jim Ryan, this what PlayStation Jim Ryan reminds me of. They that dude, when say you come for me for advice and that, you're Sean, I gotta, I'm having some marriage problems, this and that. What should I do? What do you do on that? Oh yeah, take her out, do this, you should take her to dinner, hold her hand, blah blah blah. Then there's me not doing none of that bullshit. I'm there slapping my wife, doing this, kicking her ass, and I'm giving you advice. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what I do, but I'm lying. That's the type of shit that's going on right now. I'm there trying to say this and that, but I'm doing the opposite. And that's what Jim Ryan and PlayStation is doing right now. And you ponies out here really defended it, and I hated it. They look stupid. Xbox is crying. Xbox is crying. Who the fuck is crying? If you guys didn't care, we've seen you bitch ass motherfuckers crying like bitches on Twitter. We've seen cancelling pre-orders. Call of Duty's got an Xbox stench. We've seen all you punk ass bitches. Never forget. Never ever forget. But these guys are going out here saying all of that bullshit. Jim Ryan's trying to build a case. If Sony wasn't scared, the number one market leader for what? Past like 20 years? more or less.
Yeah, for the
I
most
know the
part.
three. I know, like for the most part, I know the 360 gen took a bit of a hit, but it still came back with the console sales and obviously with the PlayStation 4. They did incredible on that. All of that put together, it's just insane to me to see like these PlayStation dudes on Twitter, these ponies. Xbox is crying now. If Jim Ryan didn't care, if PlayStation didn't care, they would have put their hands up like Nintendo, put their hands up like Take Two, put their hands up like EA. We don't have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to compete, let's compete. But nope. Look at Jim Ryan, punk ass bitch. Get the super chat killer.
Yeah, man. Onyx with the 5. What up, TTS WBG fam? Happy Thanksgiving, Dut. How was your turkey? Sean, how was your lamb yesterday? TTS WPG.
It's awesome.
Awesome, bro.
With
Dragon's
mincemeat.
Blade with the 20. PlayStation just mad ABK went to Xbox instead of the paper market leader. Price hiking chumps. TTS, fellas. We will, brother. You know we will.
Appreciate the 20 Dragon Blades. He knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah, man. Long live the Black Mama with the 2. Sony mad the finest girl in the club went to Xbox, right?
Talk that shit.
Facts.
Talk that shit. Now, when you see these PlayStation say, these ponies saying on Twitter, you bots are crying. You bots are crying. Who's really crying? Who wants this deal to be dead, annihilated?
See, Sean, talking about these ponies, it opens up a whole nother thing. Like what you saw, like open up a whole nother can of worms,
A kind of whoop ass.
a can of whoop ass, because like when I tell you guys, we should never be surprised about anything they say, unless it's positive by Xbox. I would be surprised then because they defend Sony no matter what. They go out there, bro. PlayStation is up here being hypocritical as shit, bro. Hypocritical as hell. Even the media is calling them out. Some of them. Some of the media sites are calling them out. Like, are you guys serious? This is blatant. This is blatant. We can do it, but y'all can't. And some of these pointers are like, yeah, look at this. Xbox is trash. Y'all got Pentiment. Bro, when I say I want these guys to shut the fuck up, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Sean, we see is some chick that's on social media. She's fairly new. I think she's an Xbox girl or she played Halo a lot. And she a real girl. She ain't no catfish.
Are you sure, player? Listen to me, player.
I think so because she showed herself. Yeah.
Let me take but let me take this back a bit. We know on the PlayStation side, Ponyland, Unicorn Land, the stupidest fan bases ever, more or less. You know some of the wild shit they do, making OnlyFans only to find out that was his wife, pimping his wife out.
Mm-hmm.
You ponies are wilding. We seen what you did at the doctor's patient room, whilst the guy's getting a penis reduction. We seen that shit play. We seen what J Tech was doing as well, sending DICK pics to the God of War developers and other people. On top of that, you guys are wilding. But anyway, make sure this is legit play because we don't want to slip up like the ponies.
Well, I think she's a female because she got some kids. She recorded herself the other day, talking about the whole issue. Well, to make the long story short, I guess maybe she joined the Spaces or something. I don't know the whole story, but it seems like ponies are now attacking her for whatever reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for whatever reason. They're after her, saying she's not a real gamer, saying this and saying that. And I'm saying that to say this. I hate ponies. People, listen, we do a lot of shit for entertainment, right? We try to be entertaining. But I'm dead serious when I say I don't like those guys. And it's really hard for me to don't like somebody I don't know. But in real life, but at the end of the day, when you are an asshole on Twitter and social media all day long, we all have different opinions, right? We all have different opinions. We're all gamers, but we have different opinions. But the thing is, when Xbox does some shit, we call them out, bro. We will. We have in the past. Like, my problem with Xbox first party last generation, having 5 studios, things that make other Xbox guys that others ain't mad, and he disagreed with us. Like, yo, Dirk, shut up with that shit. But we're being honest, right? And the things that these guys would say, the shit that PlayStation is saying right now, Sean, calling Xbox out on saying in the future they will probably raise their prices when PlayStation literally just raised the price of their console. They raised the prices of their first party games to $70 this generation for them to have the audacity to say Xbox will probably do this in the future. Bro, I'm just saying, Sean, how can you sit up here and say, "Oh, yeah, that's dope. Y'all play Xbox crying." Xbox even up here trying to downplay Call of Duty. That's funny to me because it's bullshit.
100%.
Xbox is trying to downplay Call of Duty. It's absolute bullshit because they know Call of Duty is a monster. But they're doing it for a reason. PlayStation is doing it for a reason also because they're trying to get this deal blocked. Sean, I have receipts of ponies saying I want Xbox to do better last generation. Oh, I got receipts. And these same punk ass niggas is out here saying, y'all, they crying. Y'all, they crying. How?
Maybe you should have them receipts ready for the Book of One
I got
X,
a folder,
man.
brother. Told you I got them ready for whenever I'm ready. See, I post shit on Twitter. People say, oh, this on the video, this dude talk about me. Say, oh, this nigga looking at my life. He following me. Nah, I keep receipts for a long time, man. That dude Thrash said some shit in 2018 or something. I kept it. I screenshot the shit and kept it. Then when I posted, this like 5 profile pictures ago. That mean he had this the whole time. You damn right I did. And I have many, many more of people like him saying I want Xbox to do better. So when I say this gaming thing is one thing, we console war, but I think we console war in a funny way, right? We crack jokes. When I get angry, it's just angry at ponies, kind of, right? But we crack jokes, we have a good time. Some of these guys, they get mad. Right? I get mad. I talk shit, but at the end of the day, it's still, kind of funny to me. But some of these guys get mad. PlayStation fanboys are the biggest pieces of shit in the world because, well, I ain't gonna say in the world. There's people worse, but still, in this community, I'm gonna say in this community,
in our bubble,
they're the worst piece of shit in our bubble, in our community. Because Sean, you know that these guys, they're so arrogant. They need just like Xbox needs to shut these dudes the fuck up. Right? We've been waiting to shut them the fuck up. They shut them up early in the year with the Activision Blizzard deal, right? Then throughout the year, PlayStation crying, and they're backing PlayStation. Now they're saying Xbox is crying. Then they say organic growth. Xbox is just buying studios. Then they say Xbox, they can't make their own studio, so they just buy studios. Do these guys even listen to the shit that they say? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just don't rock out with them, period. And that young lady I'm talking about, I hope she realized you trying to be cool with these motherfuckers. Hey, Sean, guys, don't I say all the time? I see it over and over and over. These Xbox people try to be cool with these PlayStation people, invite them on their show, invite them to their spaces, being cool with them. And every time these PlayStation guys do some shit to piss them off, I try to tell people, Sean said, fuck them, Dirt. They don't listen. They want to continue to have ponies on their show. They want to continue to be friends with ponies. Go ahead, enjoy.
100%. Like they're asking you was 140 people. You hit that like button, guys. What's good, man? We got James, Chris Simmons, Pixel Unknown, the Black Knight, Poly Baba. What is good, man? Karate as well. There, you put this tweet out, this message here. This is well, you got some good likes with this as well, player. But you put this out, player, and they talk about Like in this statement, Jim Ryan, the chief executive of Sony, talks about, like I said, it was not true that his company had misled regulators. His company. He said that Microsoft was a tech giant with a long history of dominating industries, and that it is highly likely that the choices gamers have today will disappear if this deal goes ahead. Like, I don't get what this guy's trying to say. Like, if this deal goes ahead, the gamers' choices will go away, like disappear. When Spider-Man went dead, like that, when Spider-Man went away and that, did everyone like just flip all of a sudden and went to buy a PlayStation? Like all of the Xbox guys,
That all the Xbox guys that wanted to play it, yeah.
yeah. But it's not everybody.
No, of
The
course
choice,
not.
the choices will not disappear. The choice was there.
Yeah.
The choice was still there. Either go ahead and get a PlayStation, or continue doing what you're doing. But on top of that, on November the 11th, they offered a 10-year deal, and Sony declined to comment on that shit. A 10-year deal. I'll be 45 years old. You'll be 50 fucking 6, 5, whatever you want to fucking call it. What the fuck are we doing here, there? And these guys have the audacity, the balls to come out and say some shit like this about price increases. About Microsoft is a tech giant that's dominating the industry. When your PlayStation's been dominated for many, many years. Unfucking believable there. How the fuck are you dominating when you got 120 million plus PlayStation 4s versus the 58 million Xbox Ones?
Right.
If it was 10 to 5 million difference, fair place, that's fair competition. But the way this is going, Nintendo's double Xbox One sales. PlayStation 4's double Xbox One sales. And he's saying they're dominating in that space. But what they're trying to do with this, they're trying to bring Microsoft into this shit. The full company. They want to be number one. PlayStation does not want to lose the market share. And do you know why they're really scared for? Because they know PlayStation or this is their bread and butter. They were happy when Xbox was just getting ass whooped last gen.
Yep.
2013, 2014 launch and that. They loved it, enjoyed it, every minute of it. The media was killing them. But what's happened right now, Play? Is it the same that the media back in 2013, 2014? Is it the same right now? They're getting called out. PlayStation is getting called out right now. People are saying, even PlayStation fans or like the media guys I'm talking about, saying the way Sony's talking right now, I lost respect. You've seen that shit, Play.
Yep. I've seen it, and you know, sometimes it's surprising, but you can't ignore this, Deshaun. Like some people will try to ignore it. You can't ignore this shit. This is foolishness. This is absolute foolishness. Like you said, Xbox offered them a 10-year deal. 10 years. Like we know in business, you can't offer forever. Right? But 10 years is a significant amount of time. Like you said, you'll be my age and I'll be 10 years fucking older.
If we still alive, yeah.
Yeah, God willing.
God willing, yeah.
So it's just unbelievable to me, man. Like I'm looking at PlayStation just totally different, bro. Like y'all can't be who y'all say y'all are. Y'all can't be the dominant force. Like I know y'all confident, but now y'all have the audacity to say shit like this. Y'all are that scared. Y'all are petrified of Xbox. And you know, like when I say that online, look at the sales numbers. Shut the hell up. I'm so tired of ponies, man. When I say that shit, I mean that shit. I'm not one of them guys that's gonna just keep on saying the same shit. And when I mean it, like I know we're entertaining, we try to be entertaining, but listen, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna get closer to the mic. I hate these damn ponies. I'm not bullshitting.
Once you're close to the mic, get the super chat, killer.
Max City Entertainment with the 5. Notice these ponies' whole shows. Twitter be dedicating to bashing Xbox every day. They never have no Sony info. It's just Xbox, dog shit.
Bro,
Max City. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go first, and I'm gonna talk that. But I'll talk that.
Max City. When God of War came out, the first thing these dudes is go on Twitter and talk about Xbox. Ain't you supposed to be playing God of War, the game of the year, in your eyes? No, they ain't playing God of War. It's
Max
just so much
City,
bullshit.
100%. And we've seen that happen. When that game came out, straight away to Twitter. Xbox this, Xbox that, Xbox never. Straight away. And half of these, listen. I'm calling these motherfuckers out. You PlayStation fucking ponies, fanboys, whatever you want to call yourself. You motherfuckers still have not completed God of War.
Mm.
The motherfucker's been out for 2 weeks. This is greatness. Game of the year. That's what you guys are out here talking that shit right now. And you still haven't completed that game? Motherfucker, that game is 22 hours long maximum on balance mode.
Mm.
I got guys out here talking about it's 35 hours and that. That's the story. And that may be side mission, but the way they're acting, this is a 35-hour game. Bro, if this is the only game that's coming out this year, your 94 rated game of the year, game for you guys. 2018, the hype behind it, 5.1 million sales as well.
Mm-hmm.
You guys still have not completed the game yet? This isn't a fucking massive open world RPG game. This
Right.
ain't Assassin Valhalla,
Right.
where it takes you 50 hours to get going. You fake motherfuckers. That's what you're out there playing on Twitter only. That's all you got. Carry on, get the super chat, killer.
Long live the Black Mama with the 5. It actually blows me away how confident and comfortably said this blasphemous bull and feel no shame, like it's actually embarrassing at this point. Facts, bro. They don't give a damn. Listen, they're so arrogant. They don't care what the public thinks about PlayStation. You know why? Because they know they got them punk ass ponies right there that will always defend them no matter what. Just imagine. That's like me. That's like us, like TTS. If somebody if somebody about to start a show and Sean said, you guys probably shouldn't be swearing. You guys shouldn't swear on your podcast. I'm like, hold on, Sean. What the fuck you mean? That's what you do. You swear on the podcast. Yeah, but I can do it, but you can't. What? PlayStation raised the price of their console. Yeah, but Xbox, they're gonna do it in the future, and that would hurt gamers. Sean, but listen, like I said, I don't know if you're gonna make this the whole topic.
We make it. This is the massive topic anyway. We're gonna go through it.
No, they gonna fight. They already said Activision Blizzard like, yo, we gonna fight. Think about this. If this deal did not go through, hypothetically, I think it is, but say if it didn't. You think Activision Blizzard gonna have that same energy towards PlayStation? Now they're still gonna have it on PlayStation, but you think they gonna really they burning bridges with people? Like you said, Nintendo said, "Oh, I don't care." Rockstar, "Oh, I don't care." Other places, I don't care. Sony is the only one, and they're just looking weak right now, bro. There's no other way to describe it but weak, soft. Phantom Kraken 5. In 10 years, Dirt will be getting senior citizens a discount and eating that Golden Corral. First off, I like Golden Corral right now, you piece of shit.
Dragon's Blade member for 1 month. Shout out to you, my homie. Didn't everyone beat God of War Ragnarok over the first weekend? I did.
Yeah, you could have.
I did.
Yeah.
I was done by Sunday. Game came out on Tuesday. I was done by Sunday. Half of these guys are just there to talk that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I think Chill Carlos or someone mentioned it. Yo, you killed it. You smashed it. I think I was one of the first ones to do it in our bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, this is the game you've been waiting for. 4 years, 5 years in the making. This is the one. This is going to be Game of the Year winner. And you guys are still playing that shit? Come on, play. What are we doing here like that? Before you talk about that, the fighting, they're going to fight this. We know for a fact now. What about this team? Look, what about this shit here? Read this shit out to me, player. Read this shit out to me.
Sony has claimed that Microsoft's true strategy behind its Activision Blizzard deal is to have PlayStation become like Nintendo and not compete in the 18 rated shooter space.
Really? Let me follow this dude. I don't even follow him.
You don't follow? Oh, yeah, you follow Andy Roberts.
I must have unfollowed him. You're there. When you read that shit, What? How? These guys are digging deep in that beyond levels. Scooping forget the bottom of the barrel. This is next level shit. They're forcing. They're gonna make PlayStation become like Nintendo, not compete in the 18 rated shooter space. Whose fault is that? You motherfuckers, listen now. Let's go back to oh shit. We're gonna go back in that. Listen, play. When we talk about last gen, when we talk about PlayStation doesn't have a first person shooter at all. At least Halo, a shooter, Gears, multiplayer we're talking about. What did they say back then? PlayStation should just focus on over the shoulder movie quality games.
Third
What did
person.
they say about third person? Yeah. What did they say about when it comes to the multiplayer aspect?
We can rely on third party.
And what's happened now?
Well, clearly that's coming back to bite them in the ass. Sean, I can tell you exactly who said that shit. That's how much I remember.
I know it was J-Dub said it to me.
J-Dub said the shit. Porter Rock said that shit.
Yeah.
I remember, bro.
I remember
They
'cause I
said
remember
it.
so.
PlayStation only has one type of game. Story-driven, third-person, over-the-shoulder game. That's all they got. Well, why y'all ain't got no multiplayer game? They used to say Xbox has no games. We used to say, well, Xbox has at least has a few games the Xbox has. They at least got multiplayer on them bitches. PlayStation has no multiplayer games. Oh, we'll depend on third party for multiplayer. Listen, Sean ain't lying. Posto was in here earlier. Posto remember because we talked to him when he was on WBG a few weeks ago. They said that shit. Now, the Xbox is threatening to take away their biggest multiplayer third-person game, multi-platform game. They're losing their mind. We remember, bro. You guys know me. Y'all know my spiel, Dirt. Always saying he remembers. He never forgets. And guess what? I remember and I never forget. Right, people? I have receipts. This is shit, man. This is stuff I knew was going to happen. That's why I've been taking receipts since 2015. I still got receipts from 2015. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? These receipts that went through 4 different phones. Right?
Smart delivery.
Smart delivery. The Google Cloud. 4 different phones. I'm getting another phone next year. Guess what? The bitch going right with me. These damn receipts. Things that Pony said in the past. I even have some like receipts of actual clips of podcasts with people saying shit. Y'all think I'll be bullshit. Y'all know my bookmarks. I got bookmarks. People saying RDNA 3. Let me bookmark that shit. I'm tired of them, man.
Renji over the 2. Sony's digging deep in ponies. Talk that shit, play.
Yeah, man. It's
crazy. Let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. And guys in the chat, please remind me as well. You know, when it came to the PS3 generation, I'm certain, even with the PlayStation 4 just at the start, but I'm certain they had shooters, multiplayer shooters. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Am I right on that play? Did they have shooters in the PS3? At least they were trying.
Yes, bro. They had tons of shooters in the PS3 generation. Resistance, Killzone. But it's like something has happened. They just stopped doing them. I mean, they did Killzone at the beginning of the PS4 generation. Then I guess since they saw people didn't give a damn about Killzone, they doubled down on single player, third person action adventure games. And yes, they do those style of games well, but bro, you need something else. Sean, what's the biggest games in the world?
Live services games.
Live service games. Now, how's the graphics on Fortnite?
It's a nice looking cartoony game. It's not realistic.
Now, I know Call of Duty Warzone looks pretty good, but what about Apex? Is that an amazing AAA killer?
No, it's not going to blow your mind. It's not going to like burn your eyeballs or some shit.
What about that Pokemon shit that released last week?
And that Pokemon did what, 10 million?
That shit like a PS2 game. My point is, these story-driven games, yes, they sell okay. But now you have people like the Callisto Protocol game. Their fucking microtransactions is new death kills, new death animations.
Animations, yeah.
What? That's some Nintendo. I mean, no, I'm sorry. That's some Last of Us shit. Remember, Last of Us did that? Some new kill animations.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the money that is being made on these live service games is huge, and PlayStation didn't invest at all last generation on those. So, and people want to make fun of Sea of Thieves, including myself. I don't like Sea of Thieves, but that game is killing, and it's in season what 8 now. Season 8 is big on PC than it is on console, but it's a live service game, and they're continuing to do those.
Talk that shit, player. Talk that shit. The way it's going right now, there. I have a boy, Amma, aka Pentiment. Sony won't be like Nintendo. They'll be the next Sega. Now, there, I was listening to the Darkman podcast. You were pissed off on that. You still playing God of War. You know, you go, yeah,
I'm
the
taking
middle
my
section.
time with it, bro.
Taking your time with it. Still playing God of War. That middle section, it does drug and that. But there you were like, I want to sell this bitch. That's the way you're feeling right now.
Yeah, bro.
Because the way PlayStation, what kind of shit they're doing, what kind of moves they're making, what kind of dumb shit they're saying regarding this ABK deal.
Sell that bitch, bro. Let me tell you something right now, Sean. The games PlayStation has lined up for next year. First party ain't nothing but Spider-Man 2. And let me tell you something about Spider-Man. I'm being 100% honest. I don't give a fuck about Spider-Man. I played 2018. It was a pretty good game. Besides those Mary Jane parts.
Yeah.
I've been playing Miles Morales. Even though that's a short game, I just have no desire to finish the shit. Because it's the same. It's Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man. There, you're losing it. It looks good. It's a good game. It's just I just don't care, bro. How many more different can a Spider-Man? How much different can a Spider-Man game be? You're swinging through the city. You beating some bad guys. They about to rob a bank. You whoop their ass. What? It's the same shit.
Straight up.
And Spider-Man 2 is going to look really good, right? It's going to be great.
I think the games will look great.
It's going to be beautiful. But guess what it's going to be at the core? A Spider-Man game. Some people play sports games, right? I enjoy sports games because I love the sport of basketball and NFL. Guess what? These games are the same every year. Of course, they change some things, but at the core, it's still a sports game. It's still a basketball game. It's still a FIFA game. So pretty much it's the same shit. And people like it, right? So Spider-Man being Spider-Man is not wrong. But my point is, next year, I'm not going to play my PlayStation at all. I don't give a shit about Forspoken, Final Fantasy 16. I don't care about none of that shit. So it's just like, I'm just being honest. Any third-party multiplayer game I buy on Xbox. So I'm not going to play that bitch next year. After I finish God of War, I'm not going to play it. I'm going to try and finish Spider-Man Miles Morales. But that's it.
I'm going to play that shit on my PC bootleg. But before we move on to something else as well, I'm going to pull this up here. Let me get this. I like this what Jay said. I want to talk about that play. I really want to talk about this right now. Before we get into this part here, would you be surprised? Would it shock you if Spider-Man 2 became cross-gen? The way the sales are going right now with some of these games, would it surprise you, player?
No. It wouldn't surprise me. Not at all.
What do you reckon the damage control is going to be?
Well, they do have 120 million PS4s out there. God of War sold 5.1 million in a week.
Shut the fuck up!
Exactly. Even though most of that shit was probably bundles.
Facts not there. Sony believes that the effect of losing Call of Duty would hinder the company's ability to invest in new games, which in turn would give Microsoft an even bigger advantage in the future. They love talking about the future. Investing into new games. How the fuck does that hinder you? If is Call of Duty that much of a money maker to you guys that when it comes to your first party games and what Dirt just fucking said, 5.1 million in the space of 10 days, God of War Ragnarok, yeah. Isn't that not enough? I thought your first party games sells like that. I thought your first party games makes money like that. How the fuck does that hinder you? You got games like Spider-Man 30 plus million so far. God of War 25 million total combined with the first one. Last of Us 20 plus million, 25, well 30 million combined with the first and second one. You talk about your game of the years, games that sell breaking records over the weekends, and you still PlayStation still out here saying that it will hinder us, our company's ability to invest into new games. You're there. How many live services games are they making right now?
Well, it's supposed to be 10, right?
That's supposed to be 10 player. How's that hindered them?
I don't think so. Well, who knows at this point? Now, hey, Sean, can you bring that back up right fast?
You get the supers, bro.
Yeah.
Then I'll put
Randy G, Dirt, you don't want to play for Spoken? No.
So Spoken looks like shit, Dirt. You remember that?
Dragon's Blade with the 5 Xbox games, variety, shooters, and Western RPGs, Pony Station games, all like The Last of Us with different character skins.
Dragon's Blade, this is where you gotta understand. I want to talk. We'll probably do it on the Rocky with a chat. But what do you want to do here, player?
Well, let me say this. First of all, like before I read this, let me say something. It reminds me of something. Who said that? Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Fuck, I forgot that quick. Well, let me read this. Like you said, Sony believes the effect of losing Call of Duty would hinder the company's ability to invest in new games. Bro. Now, is PlayStation telling people right now, if this deal gets approved, they're not going to be able to invest in new games? Is that what they're saying right there, Sean?
That's what it sounds like to me, 100%. Let me repeat what you just said. Ability to invest into new games if Call of Duty belongs to Microsoft.
Wow.
Yes, that's correct, player.
I didn't see this. Is this new article?
I don't know, player. I just fucking, use bookmark shit. That's all you do.
Oh, man, I didn't even see this. Which in turn would give Microsoft an even bigger advantage in the future. Sean, I know we say this every time. We said this 200 times. But they flat out don't want to compete, bro. They're saying, my God, they flat out don't want to compete, Sean.
They don't want
Which
to
in
compete
turn
on
would
that
give
level.
Microsoft an even bigger advantage in the future. What? Microsoft wants an advantage. This is competition. Sean, don't we say all the time? Even though we're cool with some other YouTubers, I want to beat their fucking ass. I want to have the biggest podcast.
Of course.
It's competition. You don't think I enjoy seeing my subscriber count pass these pieces of shit ponies that was talking shit to me for years? You don't think I enjoy seeing my views being better than some pieces of shits out there for years that thought they was better than me? Guys that say, oh, Dirt, why did you do the console war stuff? You don't think I like that shit? People that look down on us, that look down on me and Sean, say, oh, that podcast is dirt. They do console war stuff. They swear too much. I would be lying if I said I didn't love to see that shit. Love to see my channel get bigger than people that's been in the community for years. Wondering who in the fuck is this WBZ? Who is this Dirt Griggity guy? People that quit on me. You don't think I want to be better than that? It's competition. And you can't always be friends with the competitor. Phil Spencer out there trying to be nice to PlayStation. Oh, yeah, PlayStation. You see, PlayStation don't give a shit. That's why you can't be friends with everybody. Don't I say it all the time? So you can't be friends with everybody.
100%.
And I hope these people realize that in this
They
community
won't
you
realize
cannot
this,
be
player.
cool with
Listen,
everybody, man.
Sorry to interrupt on that. They won't listen. They won't be. Do you know why? Because half of these motherfuckers want to be media. That's why.
Facts, Sean.
Get a super chat killer, and you know what I'm talking about, player.
Facts, Sean.
You know exactly what's going on.
They want to be media. Smitty Smith with the 5. Shout out to my guy Ray G4. He said Kratos couldn't defeat the Activision gods. All right. Funny shit.
Talk that shit.
Apollo Cooper with the 2. Sony and ABK's relationship would not be the same. Absolutely, bro. If the deal, say hypothetically, if it didn't go through, their relationship would never be the same. Listen, Activision Blizzard is relying on this, bro. They need this acquisition to go through. They need it to go through. And if this acquisition don't go through and PlayStation is the reason, oh man, like you said, their relationship will never be the same. I'm not saying they'll take COD off of PlayStation because they, if they don't have Xbox behind them, they definitely would need PlayStation. But you better believe some things will not be the same. Long live the Black Mama with the 2. Nah, on God, what the hell is wrong with PlayStation? They're scared, bro. They never had to deal with somebody like Focus Xbox. Is this a super? Oh, this is not super.
No, I'll just put it because I liked it.
Oh, okay. Ponies scratch a Ponies 2 years ago. Xbox needs to compete. In 2022, we can't compete. Facts, bro.
That's what I like.
And we didn't even start talking about the Game Pass shit yet.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that, player.
Yeah. Iron Mike with the 2. US finna stomp England ears together. Oh shit, he talking
that shit. I don't give a shit, player.
Raiden Blade with the 10 pounds. He just wants to point out that the only devs to be hurt by this acquisition are Sony devs, not the others outside of SIE Corporation. Why? Because their games don't sell. COD is the only game keeping Sony afloat.
Alive. Yeah, afloat,
alive.
Basically. Yo, when they said that we won't be able to invest if Call of Duty is owned by Microsoft, especially in the future. You just made a great point as well. But if Call of Duty, look at the deals first. So we were hoping, 2024, that's the last Call of Duty. But it looks like something's gonna happen, if it's in the deal or concessions, whatever you want to call it. But the way these guys are going now, talking about this, if this game goes away, and they're worried about multiple things, Game Pass as well. But if this game goes away, we won't be able to compete and invest, and Microsoft will be a giant in this. They're a giant already, and they're going to be massive when it comes to the console space. Isn't it crazy though? Like if that happened, you just said it. Will they invest into new IPs, or they just full of shit, trying their best? Is Call of Duty that much of a moneymaker for them that games like God of War, Spider-Man, Last of Us doesn't even compare to a Call of Duty every year? That's the way it sounds like to me, player.
Mm-hmm.
And they're afraid to lose and they're afraid to lose them customers. I don't expect out of the 120 million PlayStation 4s and 5s, 140. Do I expect 60, 70 million to come to Xbox? No. You can't expect half the way they're saying they will lose all of the customers. People will sell their PlayStation 5 and jump to the Series X. The way they're acting now, half of the install base will disappear. That's the way they're acting, player.
That's how they acted, bro. They're acting like you said, the whole PlayStation fan base is going to go to Xbox. That's not going to happen, man. It's crazy. Raiden Blade with the 2 pounds. If the deal fails, ABK will give it to Xbox 20-year deal.
Talk that shit.
Oh man,
marketing.
The Black Mamba with the 2. PlayStation really digging their own grave, bro. They are. They are rubbing a lot of people the wrong way.
100%. Now the Game Pass stuff. You know, when I used to see on Twitter and that, I'm not gonna make this a timestamp. I'm gonna make it all in one topic. I'll combine them all because this is all in one. When it comes to the Game Pass stuff, you remember on Twitter when people saying they put a chart out there, PlayStation Plus 50 million, Nintendo 35 million, Game Pass 25 million. Ha ha ha. Remember that shit, player?
Yeah, they were trying to say Game Pass was way behind PlayStation Plus.
And PlayStation is beating the shit out of the Game Pass. But all of a sudden, the PlayStation is crying like a bitch. We can't even compete. They come out claiming that this it's at 29 million subscribers. Do you believe that, Play? In 20, if this is legit, what was the last number officially announced? Was it early this year?
25. Yeah, it was earlier this year, I
In Jan?
believe.
In Jan, yeah.
Yeah, 25 million. So throughout the year now, they're at 29. So that's 4 million. Now without any big AAA first party games, that's very good. But you think about it, throughout the year, Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Series has been selling. So you think about it, maybe a
All
lot
for
of those
the
people that bought one, they just automatically went straight to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You know what I'm saying? That's possible.
they didn't
But Sean,
mention
like you said, I'm
yeah,
sorry, go ahead, bro.
sorry, no, before I let you go, Satya Nadella did mention that half of the Series S owners, 45%, are new. We're gonna take that into account as well. But you continue, bro. What's going on with this Game Pass stuff?
No, bro, like you were saying, Xbox Game Pass, the PlayStation fanboys tried their best. You know, when Xbox said 25, actually, right when Xbox said 25 million officially earlier this year, the ponies went out there trying to find a chart. Said, "Oh well, the PlayStation Plus is at so and so 50 million. Xbox Game Pass is failing." I'm like, bro, y'all are counting. No, you supposed to count. You supposed to compare Xbox Game Pass versus PlayStation Plus. They're like the recent service, the new service, not the PlayStation Plus for people to play online. That's bullshit. You know. So now you see, PlayStation is flat out saying, Sean, they can't compete. Sony has claimed Xbox Game Pass has hit 29 million subscribers, while also claiming it's an underdog in the subscription space. They also carefully omit the fact that they don't include their own games day and date in PlayStation Plus. Bro, they are literally saying we can't fuck with Xbox Game Pass. We just can't.
Straight up.
That's what they're saying. They said they can't rock with it. It's hurting. Now, look, they could be crying because they listen, bro, both sides are doing stuff. Xbox is saying stuff to try to get this deal approved, trying to please the regulators. They're trying to downplay Call of Duty. And the other side, PlayStation is saying we can't compete with Xbox Game Pass, which they probably can't. But they're trying to, bro, it's crazy. They're trying to, this shit is crazy, man. Oh, man. Apollo Cooper with the 2. It's even funnier since Spider-Man is leaving Sony. Is it?
Well, Apollo Cooper, like I know they're talking about the movie, they must spin off the movie division or something, and the Spider-Man rights will go back. I'm not sure how much. We'll find out. We'll see what's going on with that.
Yeah. Ray Blade with the 2 pounds. Sony scared of becoming Sega. Really? Damn. It's crazy, bro.
They are that scared.
Yeah. Long live the Black Mamba with the 2. Let's pray King's Day's prediction will be right.
You
Yeah,
know what?
man.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
You know the amount of shit they've been doing, they deserve it.
Smitty Smith with the 5. Don't you think if your only money maker is dependent on someone else's property, to me that's a bad business model? The Book of X. Absolutely, sir.
You do. I know where you're gonna go with this. Xbox with the studios play. When Gears of War, Quantum Break, when you don't own these studios or IPs, and when you're trying to make a sequel, even Alan Wake, when you're trying to make a sequel or something, you have a problem.
Yep.
And that's what you run into. And exactly the same with what he just mentioned there. When you're relying on something too much, why do you think that Xbox is buying first? Phil, listen, Phil's a fucking genius. I'm telling you right now, does he get everything right? No. Everybody's wrong here and there. But when Phil talked about we want to own our shit, when people said, why are they buying stuff? Why don't you just go out there and do time exclusive like Sony? Nah, play. The game is changing. When you own that shit, when you own the studios and IP, that shit is yours. You will never ever have a problem if you want to greenlight a sequel. Look what's going on with Rise. Rise had potential for a sequel. Quantum Break had a potential for a sequel, which is Control Enemy. But I'm just saying, if they wanted to make it, they can go to the studios or dip back in and get someone like Fable, Perfect Dark. They own them IPs. What happened there? Reboots are coming.
Yep.
And that's what I'm talking about. When Phil's out there, when they're buying stuff, they're not into buying time exclusive shit right now. They might have like Xbox Global Publishings and shit like that. Make deals with the Sober Studios, with Flat Sim, A Plague's Tale, future other games as well. But when it comes down to the core business, they want to buy and own the IPs and studios, and that's what they're doing right now. And that's why when it comes to the Activision deal, ABK deal, especially on the mobile side, they want to own that shit. They don't want no time exclusive mobile shit. They want to dip into the mobile market, and the way to do it is to own that shit. If you want to be dominant or compete in that market when it comes to the mobile and console space and PC space, you gotta own that shit, and that's what's happening right now. And what's happening with Sony when it comes to the multiplayer shit is hurting them right now. Why do you think they're investing into 10 live multiplayer services?
Right at the same time. You're
At
right,
the same
sir.
time, like that. What's going on with The Last of Us next project? It's a live service game.
It's a live service game, man. It's Naughty Dog, one of the best single player games developers in the business. But their next game is a multiplayer game because, like Sean said, like I say, they didn't do that shit last generation, and now it's coming back to bite them in the ass. Sean, Xbox 360 generation bit Xbox in the ass, came back to bite them in the ass. Why? You just said it. They had 5 studios. When you don't own the studios that's making games for you, there's always the chance they can leave. You mentioned Rise Son of Rome. Great game. We all want a sequel. They don't have to do a sequel. Crytek owned the IP and they developed the game. They did Rise Son of Rome and said, no, we don't want, fuck you, Microsoft. You said Quantum Break. Xbox owned the IP, but guess what? They can't make Quantum Break unless Remedy makes it. The same deal they had with Alan Wake until Xbox gave it back to Remedy. The deal they had with Remedy for Alan Wake, Xbox owned the IP, but it was a deal that no other team could make an Alan Wake game besides Remedy.
Yeah, and
so
that was a
Remedy wanted to make Alan Wake 2, make it a multiplayer, and Xbox gave them back the IP. Sunset Overdrive. Xbox owned. Insomniac owned the IP. They got bought by Sony. So you don't want to keep on doing these type of deals. Because when you rely, like Sean said, like PlayStation did last generation, rely on third party for their multiplayer, this types of shit happens. Xbox about to buy them. Remember Crackdown 3 multiplayer, y'all? Remember that amazing demo from Gamescom 2015? Oh, that shit look fire.
Look promising.
CloudGen was the name of the team that was making it.
And what
Guess what happened? They got bought by, was it Epic?
Epic.
Epic. They got bought by Epic. Then Xbox had to figure out how to do the multiplayer by themselves. They got bought by Epic and they took the Crackdown 3 technology with them. So if you don't think Phil Spencer, like Sean said, Phil Spencer paid attention. He like, we need to own these studios, bro. We cannot keep on borrowing or leasing these studios to do a game for us, and then they get bought by somebody. Oh, what's another one? Killer Instinct. The first team was Double Helix, I believe. Or they the second team.
I ain't got it. Whichever.
Double Helix was made Killer Instinct. Guess what happened? They got bought by, I think it was Facebook or Amazon or somebody. Xbox had to find another team to finish the Killer Instinct, which turned out to be Iron Galaxy. I'm telling you, bro. This is shit that happened to Xbox in the past. And they don't want it to happen to them again. They need their own first-party portfolio. And after this Activision Blizzard team, they will have 32. And that's not going to be it. They're going to buy more. Because you have to have it under your umbrella, or there's always that potential that they can leave. And it has happened way too many times. Sony fucked up last generation, had a great generation sales-wise and first-party games-wise as far as single-player games. but they did not invest at all in multiplayer or live service games. We mentioned they're trying to make 10 at the same time. They bought Haven. That's the studio that this will be their first game. They bought Fire Sprite. They bought all of these teams. They have Naughty Dog doing a multiplayer game.
A live service game.
A live service game. Naughty Dog. They already said Sony Ben's next game is going to be some type of multiplayer component.
And Santa Monica as well.
Sony Santa Monica also. They just dropped God of War Ragnarok. So
yeah, they've got multiple projects.
I'm telling you, man. Pay attention to us. People just think we're just some PlayStation hating bots. We are speaking the real. I sit here and explain how Xbox hurt themselves back in the Xbox 360 generation. Us is very successful generation for them. But they didn't invest in first party. And guess what happened? That came back to bite them in the ass. Same thing with Sony. Let's get these super chats, bro. Raiden Blade with the £2. Sean Layton says it's not profitable. Well, Xbox banks. Sean Layton said that shit was profitable for PlayStation. But it's fine for Xbox. Xbox is a whole different beast, man. Dragon's Blade with the fire. Hard lessons learned. Take notes, Jim crying, Ryan. Yes. You have to, bro. In life, you have to pay attention to things that happened in your past. I always tell y'all about when I coached basketball, certain things you did. I learned a lot from my first marriage. I learned a lot in my current marriage. You have to pay attention to shit that happened in your life. If you don't pay attention, you keep on making the same damn mistakes. You think Xbox want to make the same damn mistakes they made in the past? No, they don't. That's why Phil Spencer went to Satya Nadella in 2014. Either we're going to do this or we're not. We can't be half into Xbox. We have to fully be 100%. We need Microsoft to be behind us. We can't have you guys be half behind us. Trying to make a big budget game, a AAA game, you said here, like the budget's only $5 million. No, we need you guys to be fully behind us. And what happened when they became fully behind them? We see what happened. So, like I said, guys, in real life, you can't keep on making the same mistake. If you make a mistake once, okay, I got to learn from that mistake. This is everybody, parents has told them this shit before. You make a mistake, you got to learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Yes. And PlayStation 4 generation was so great that Sony probably didn't realize until the end of the generation when they started to see games like Fortnite, when they started to see games like Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, making all this damn money, GTA Online, and their first-party games, as great as they are, super expensive as hell. Last of Us 2 sell 10 million. Like, damn. That's all? Yo, we need to get involved in these live service games. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, many of these guys will remember this. Like if it's Zinc, Max City, like whoever listen to them podcasts. Now they remind me, was it 2016 or 17? And I remember all these ponies made fun of Phil Spencer. When he said like single player games, they don't hit like that. Like the way what he meant, like when it comes to like live service games, the recurring money, that's the shit that brings you the money and continuing to invest, and that's the successful business model. But like single player games, one and dones. That's what they are, more or less. They are one and dones unless you have a multiplayer tacked onto it. But when it comes to single player games, they are one and done. And what happened there? They killed Phil Spencer for that shit.
They killed him.
Look at Spider-Man. Look at Spider-Man sales. Look at God of War sales.
Phil don't want to make single player games, and that's how they took it. Yeah, I remember, Sean. I remember.
And what's happened now, Play? All of that shit from going to the PC, putting your games onto the PC, talked about live services games is a big part of the business you got to invest in. First one and done games, basically. They're great games. I love one and done games. Don't get me wrong, but they're not the when it comes to this when it came to last generation, 2015, 2016, or around that time, live services game were taking over. They were just taking over. That's it. And he was right on that, and he prepared himself. He's making a single player games, making the multiplayer games, putting the games on PC, putting the games on TVs. They learned from the Xbox One generation. all of the
learn, bro.
mistakes. And the reason why this is, we were very lucky there as well. Even though they got a beating at the start, the biggest thing we were lucky with when it when it comes to the head of Xbox at the time, he is a gamer, CEO of the gamer, CEO of my Xbox. He's a gamer. He understands the nature of that business, and you've seen what's happening right now, and they hate it, absolutely hate it. Yeah, Jagaya, smart delivery. Remember they were taking the piss out
Oh
of
my
Jason
God.
Ronald? Smart delivery is nothing. It's a buzzword.
It's a buzzword. PlayStation does the exact same shit. Yes.
Motherfuckers.
Sean, listen, bro, I could talk about this show all day.
I know, bro. We go
Smart
for 4
delivery
hours.
smart delivery was a buzzword. It was bullshit. I remember people saying, man, PlayStation does the exact same shit. It's just not a buzzword. Xbox is frauds. Smart delivery ain't shit.
Marketing.
Until those consoles came out. Then you saw how simple it was for Xbox. Just put the damn game in. If it's all digital, just play the game. It will automatically go to the Xbox Series X version.
Yo,
or S version.
What happened recently with Destiny?
Destiny said 70% of PS5 owners was playing the PS4 version of Destiny because they didn't fucking know. I'm telling you, bro. This is real shit. They made fun of Xbox saying quick delivery. I'm sorry, smart delivery or quick resume. Let me tell you something right now, Sean. Let me tell you something right damn now. Playing God of War Ragnarok. I don't want to leave my console in standby mode.
I know where you're going. Exactly, I was the same, bro.
Every time I play the bits, I gotta cut it off and I cut it back on. Guess what? I gotta totally reboot the damn game.
Reboot the game. Yeah.
Yes, it does save, but smart delivery, bro. Come on. Like I told you, I gave my father the Xbox Series S, right? He was like, yo, as soon as I cut the game on, it go right back to the game. I was like, yeah, Pops, it's some shit called smart delivery, quick resume. He's like, I don't know what that is, but he like, yeah, it's cool. But I said, sometimes you might have to quit the game though, Pops, to make sure everything,
resets itself.
Yeah. Because, like somebody, you play sports games, they be updates and shit sometimes. And he was just blown away by that because, like I said, he went from a PS4 Slim to an Xbox Series S. And he's just blown away how he cut the game on, cut it back on, and pop right back up. Love it. Zodiac with it too. Just got home from work. What I missed? You missed a whole lot of shit talking, bro.
You missed a great show so far, man. Yeah. And listen, before we get on to the other stuff and that, get this super chat because I want to show you something else.
Hey, Rodimus with the 5 after playing God of War Ragnarok. I don't ever want to do rock climbing or crawl through a crack ever again. Listen, bro, I got to be honest. Listen, I'm going to say this. I haven't finished the game yet, but I think I'm getting close, Sean. I think I'm getting
close. You're not far off.
Yeah. Damn. Xbox got some cake, bro.
When get this super chat before we go into it.
PlayStation. I'm sorry, Smitty Smith with the 2. PlayStation has remedial delivery, right? Bro, that shit trash.
That shit. Now, looking at this as well, some information on this list, and I know I can't show you the other stuff because it'll get blurry, but I'll just get the key point. Xbox Gamepass deals range from $1 million to $100 million. Zinc, I'm gonna call your punk ass out on this. Do you remember when Jeff Grubb said they got billions?
Yeah.
To play around with the Game Pass.
Yeah, he said billions, plural.
Billions. Yeah. But Zinc, listen, when you see them deals from 1 million to 100 million, he was not talking shit, player. Yeah. Apologize to Jeff Grubb, Zinc. So, but jokes aside, like that, we heard 1 to 100 million so far. That is awesome to see what they're willing to spend, even though it's a $10 to $15 service. But what was interesting there, we heard about this, but as an office, when information is coming out from these documents, ABK deal, Microsoft has come out and said straight up, Sony's blocking games to come into Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that shit. We knew for a reason. Like, I was certain they got billions to spend. I was certain that Microsoft would go to that certain, maybe Gotham Knights, Callisto Protocol. Obviously, that's PlayStation associated with PlayStation. But go to these games and get them in Game Pass. But one of the biggest things we noticed in these documents is Sony's blocking the deals, blocking these games going to Game Pass. But looking at like the number there and like what Sony's doing, isn't that crazy to show like what they're willing to spend to put a game in Game Pass? We heard about Cooking Simulator was like 600K or some shit. Something like that. Was it Cooking Simulator?
It was something. But it just goes to show you that Xbox Game Pass is serious and they want the service to be good, man. And they know you have to have quality games in that service to be good. And even though first party wasn't really popping like that this year, they still have some quality shit in the service, man. Still has a lot of quality stuff in the service. So that just goes to show you that Xbox is spending money. They're not like Google. Got in the game industry and became, all frugal and shit. You know what? No, we don't want to spend no money. And they out. But Sean, this just goes to show you that Xbox ain't bullshitting, bro. Xbox ain't playing.
They're not playing anymore. We're seeing what they're doing exactly. And PlayStation is shitting their pants. Over what's going to happen next year? Let's say when this deal gets done, even if they try to take it to court case, whatever happens, it happens. What's going to happen after that play? You think they're going to stop on acquisitions, acquiring studios, invest into maybe global publishing? Who knows? You think they're going to stop there? Yes, we've done it. Let's take a break, guys. Let's take a break. And our $70 billion, bro. When Saudi Nadella and Phil Spencer said, "There's no time to fucking pause."
Mm-hmm. There's no time to pause, bro. That's like, Sean, that's like, I saw a video of a former NBA player the other day saying how hard he worked to get into the NBA. Mm-hmm. But he said once he got there, that's just the beginning. Meaning 100%. He got to continue to work to stay there. Right? You don't want to just make it into the NBA like, oh, I made it. Then you out of a job in 2 weeks. No, you want to make sure you stay there. So if Xbox wants to make sure Xbox Game Pass has 30 million subs, once they get 30 million, you think they're going to stop investing? No, they want to go to 40 million subs, 50 million subs, and so forth. They want to continue to be better. If they ever outsold PlayStation, you think they're going to say, oh, yeah, we outsold them, y'all.
We done it, baby.
Yeah,
we done it, baby.
Let's stop working hard. No, you got to continue to work. Sean, just like us. When you made 1,000 subs, you're like, woohoo, I'm going to stop doing content. Mom, I made it. You call your mom like, Mom, I made it. No, you kept on working. You keep on doing content. You want to continue to grow. So if Xbox Game Pass is growing, they want it to continue to grow. They want to continue to put great content in there. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that's not how it is, bro. You got to keep on working. Like Dirt Griggity black ass channel. I'm not going to stop grinding. I love doing this shit. So I'm going to keep on doing content. I love it. Same thing with you, Sean.
100%. Let me get this Hector the Macho Man member for 6 months. Be careful out of your Black Friday shopping. Ponies are hurting for money and willing to do anything to get that dog shit big bitch of a console PlayStation. Yo, Hector, listen to me. When you are saying that ponies are wild and they will do fucking anything to get a big bitch of a console PlayStation 5, this is what you're talking about, player. Look at this shit. You see this shit? This is the shit I'm talking about, Hector. Guys, you think I'm lying? You see that shit? What they're willing to do on them street corners? These punk-ass, bleach-ass motherfucking ponies? I ain't lying. Your eyes, Black Knight. Yes, your eyes. This is the type of shit I have to deal with. That was in the UK. That's the shit I see on the street corners when I'm cruising around. That's why I keep saying, if I ever see these punk-ass ponies, you best run away, you motherfuckers, because I will throw eggs on your bitch ass. And what I say there about a big bitch of a console PlayStation 5 faceplates, I will use them and fuck you up with them PlayStation 5 faceplates.
bro.
You see this shit there? This is the type of shit they're doing on them street corners.
Oh man,
Look at that shit.
That's funny shit, bro. But look, I saw a pony. I guess his name was Pyro.
Pyro? Oh, you mean this guy? Yeah. Go on, continue.
Pyro. I was trying to find a tweet. Damn it. He pretty much was like praising. He said, yeah, like God of War and Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, so amazing and blah, blah, blah. Shout out to $70 games or some shit like that. It's praising the $70 game. Because those two games sold well, he's pretty much praising $70 game. Look, like I said, I don't have a problem with $70 games, but at the same time, praising it, come on, bro.
One thing I will say, I mentioned this on WBG, maybe TTS as well. I don't have a problem. Do I like it? No. Do I like price increases? No. It's gonna happen, but I don't have a problem with next gen games being $70. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, it is what it is. But when they talk about God of War, is that a next gen game only?
Yeah. Which one?
God of War Ragnarok.
Oh no, of course not. No.
Horizon Forbidden West.
No.
GT7.
Hell no. That shit barely PS4.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't have a problem, but these are cross-gen games. Fair Play's Last of Us remake, re-bleach. That shit was Last of Us 2. They kept that shit on PS5 to make it look better.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. Where is that game now? It hasn't done fuck all. I remember 1 month it was a quiet month. Yo, Last of Us charted 4th or 6th. Yeah, this is why we do remake. Next month it was down to fucking 25 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gives a fuck about that game. That game's been re-bleached, re-fucking mastered so many times. People are tired of that shit. You're dead. Before we move on to something else, player, we're gonna get to that player. Zinc, we're getting to that. Before we move on to the Witcher stuff, and I want to quick this update with the Witcher and that. Anything else to say about ABK? There'll be no more information is gonna come out. Trust me, it's gonna come out.
Bro.
We'll be ready for Monday WBG on your channel.
Hey, we gonna talk about this shit. Listen, I'm telling you guys now, some more shit gonna come out. We're gonna talk about it, bro.
100% on that. Now, let's transition to another topic quickly. That topic was fire play. I love it when it just rolls like that. The chat's interacting with us as well. We bouncing off each other. I love that shit play. Now, the Witcher 3 play, Wild Hunt.
Right.
Next gen patch. A next gen patch is coming, play. And guess what's coming in December?
What's that?
Guess what's the biggest bonus about this day?
What's that, bro?
There's no $10 upgrade free.
Wait a minute. There's no $10 upgrade free. That's bullshit.
Yeah, no upgrade fee. 100. You're dead. Do you believe me? There's no $10. Listen, I'm gonna share my screen, player. I want you to read this out. Let me highlight this part you play. What's highlighted? Read it out for me, player.
Ray tracing, global illumination on PC, Xbox Series, and PS5. High quality textures, foliage, etc. Visual improvements in every area. Photo mode, performance and quality modes on PS5, Xbox Series, gameplay, combat improvements. Oh.
And what if I told you that shit was free?
It's free?
It's free. It's no $10 upgrade path.
What?
Do you believe? Look, ray tracing. That's from you. High quality. Listen, play. Gameplay. Come, you name it. Unfucking believable, and it's for free.
Wow.
It's coming December 14th. This picture's fire, bro. I was gonna put our faces on this picture, these two.
That's a pretty good picture, yeah.
That's a beautiful looking picture, guys. The Witcher, there's one thing I gotta say. Game of the generation for me, this was. Straight up last gen, honestly. What a fun. This was the game that, I don't know if this was your first one as well. Got me into the role-playing RPG games.
Yeah, it was my first.
You know, when you got that native 4K Xbox One X patch play, I was on that shit. Took me about 4 to 5 months to like get through the fucking game because it's my first time like diving into something like this and understanding like the mechanics, the where to go, what you have to do. This game is incredible, and I'm so fucking happy that this game is getting a all of these performance, upgrade, visuals, you name it, gameplay is getting better. Because I know some people complain about the gameplay. Was it the greatest? No. But it's getting better as well. Like all of that, if you own the game, is for free. Is this something that you want to dive back in? Because I know it's a long ass game.
Yeah, man. Like I told you, I never finished the Blood and Wine DLC.
You never finished that one, right?
Yeah.
And they added content to it as well. Guys in the chat, honestly, if you have become more like into the RPG role playing games, this is the fucking game for you. I'm telling you right now. Especially, I think I mentioned to someone last time. Go buy the Game of the Year edition because once this next gen patch come, prices may go up as well. This game, bro, listen, I got the Game of the Year edition. I got it for £14, I believe, at that time. Because I knew it was gonna get the 4K patch or that bullshit for the One X. This game is incredible. The what this incredible. The side missions in this game, the the interaction with some of the characters as well, is fantastic as well. Deploy Goals is $10 right now on the Xbox store. Holy Baba, if you never played it, play this shit. The Black Knight already got my Game of the Year. Talk that shit, play 100%. And you can get like Red Hood talking about. It's got the Netflix gear as well. So Javier's talk. Look, guys, like I know you never completed that Blood and Wine, but the main game.
Oh yeah,
this
I finished the main game.
Yeah. This game was incredible,
amazing,
amazing.
The best side missions of any game I ever played.
Yeah, 100%. And this one made me got into the AC like Odyssey games, Origins, and Valhalla. This was the game for me. Play. This is why this game was always really special, and I'm so happy that it's getting a patch. You name it, gameplay improvements, combat, extra content. Maybe they might have some music in it. I'm not sure if they got extra music from the Netflix show. But guys, if you never played it, when you hear people talk about game of the generation, Witcher 3 side quest was incredible. That DLC it's a main game. It is a fucking main game. 10 hours long or some shit. It's a main game. This is the game to dive in right now, guys. Get ready for it. Buy that shit for $10. Whatever price it is around the world, wherever you guys are from, get that shit now, guys. Honestly, I'm be ready for the next gen patch December 14th. Get the super chat killer.
Dragon's Blade 79 with the 2. GT7 is the Forza killer. A pony. Bro, Zink mentioned earlier in the show, you know how many Halo killers there was supposed to be? So many different Halo killers, Forza killers. Man, none of that shit worked.
They tried.
Killblade. I'm sorry. Killzone was a PlayStation's version of Halo, bro. Halo was so big, PlayStation made a first-person shooter to rival Halo, and we see what Killzone is. Killzone, the only thing Killzone had was good graphics, bro.
It definitely did have.
It had pretty graphics. Even on the PS2, it had pretty graphics. That's what Guerrilla does. They make pretty ass games, but most times the games don't be that good. It's really pretty. Raiden Blade with the £5. After Sony's actions, I don't see them signing deals. I see companies less inclined to give them long contracts. So no more 2-year contracts. Bye-bye, Sony. I don't know, man. If they got the money, people gonna bite. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Like,
yeah.
You know what's going on with that? Like Battlefield, they want Call of Duty to become exclusive. They're hoping. Yeah, hoping because they give them an opportunity to put Battlefield on PlayStation, bro. That could be the next game for them guys. Do you know what I mean? These guys are hoping that becomes exclusive because there's a lot of PlayStation users out there, and there's an opportunity to buy that game. Not 120 plus million. They're not gonna transition to the Xbox. Not all of them are not gonna come. So they're gonna remain on PlayStation, and Battlefield could fill that spot. And they're hoping now, so they're gonna be pissed as well. That's why they came and said, "Yo, we got no problem. It'll be better for us, and that we can compete against it." So, like, you guys, yeah, 100%. Relski, I've never played The Witcher 2. I've got it, but I've never played it. But if they're remaking the games, I'm gonna go through them one by one.
Yeah, great games, bro. Like I said, The Witcher 3 was the first game I played that was like that. Super long, bro. If a game was too long, I was like, oh my god, what is the end? But The Witcher 3, the story was so good, man. The side missions were so amazing, bro. The side missions was incredible.
You did that. We played that game back in 2017, 2018, and will transition to 2018. You know, like that was like our first time playing a game like that, like an open world. Now we played open world games. It will be much easier now playing a game like that.
Yeah.
When it was 5 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Because we understand what is this compass here, what is this side quest, what is the side quest, what's the main mission? Like I was getting confused. What is the main mission? Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
what's going on?
Exactly.
So we'll understand it much better as well. Anyway, what if I told you, player?
Oh shit.
What if I told you, player, that if I gave you $1 and that $1 put into your right hand, and I give you $70, and that $70 you put into your left hand, and the only option you had is that you're only allowed to spend $1 on the Xbox platform, and you're allowed to spend 70 on the PlayStation platform. But what if I told you, even though you might be upset, like I'm only allowed to spend $1 on the Xbox platform versus 70 on that big bitch console? Come on, Sean, what are you doing here, play? Keep it fair. Listen, play, calm down. What if I told you that $1 will give you the high Metacritic score and user score versus a $70 game? Would you believe me, player?
No, I wouldn't believe, bro.
Feast your eyes on this, you motherfuckers! Look at this shit!
Oh shit!
Look at this shit! Look at this motherfucking shit!
You stupid. Oh man.
You see this shit? $1 will get you a 95 Metacritic gameplay.
You stupid.
Vampire Survivors. God of War Ragnarok came out last week, 10 days ago, whatever the fuck you want to call it. 5.1 million sales. This is how PlayStation does it. I'm willing to pay $70. Gives you a 94 play. Imagine a $1 game versus 70 and gives you the better Metacritic and user score. You see this shit?
Bro. He's stupid. Oh man.
Everybody been talking about Vampire Survivors. What did I tell you, play? That game is fucking lit.
You did say that.
It's addictive. It's just one of them games you just want to keep playing and playing because there's more layers into that game. I'm shocked. Like you gotta find these coffins, the secret rooms. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this game?
All right. That's funny
This game
shit,
is
man.
awesome. This game is fucking awesome. But could you believe it? Did you ever believe that something in Gamepass could top God of War Ragnarok?
You stupid, bro. I ain't even gonna say nothing about this one. I'm gonna let you rock out with this one.
My brother's in the chat. My sister's in the chat. Tell me something. If I'm making this shit up, please tell Dirk Riggity because he might not know. Is Vampire Survivors in Game Pass and available for $1? Yes or no? And the only way that you can answer this, because you're playing God of War Ragnarok, how much did you pay for that bitch?
70.
So it wasn't $1. No chance of paying $1 for that shit.
Nope.
That's all I gotta say.
You stupid, bro.
Zinc talk that shit. Vampire Survivors was made by one guy, Dirt. What if I told you that? $1, one guy. Imagine that shit. And God of War was made by fucking thousands of people. You see that shit there? How that works? 1 + 1 = 2. It works. It fits. Smart delivery, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's the shit I'm talking about. I love this game. I love God of War as well. I enjoyed God of War, even though that middle part pissed me off. Slow shit down. The third act, it kept it. But listen, player. 1 versus 70. This is the best ever. This is the game of the year they're talking about. 5.1 million sales. Motherfucker got slapped. Got clapped. Ponies. Sony Santa Monica. Jim Ryan. Listen, player. God of War ain't shit when it comes to the $1 deal. Game Pass, Vampire Survivors. 95. Unbelievable, player. You see the shit there?
Ain't shit.
You see the shit there?
Yes, sir.
And just like the homies would agree.
I'd buy that for $1.
Talk that shit, player. I love talking that shit, guys. But guess what, guys? Guess what time is it, killer?
What time it is, my man?
Time to talk that shit.
It's We Believe Green, baby.
Rocking with the chat, killer. The link's in the chat, guys. You know what to do. You know what to do. Click the link on your mobile phone. Allow access to the microphone. Cut the cam off and come and talk your shit, player.
You know what to do.
Let's get a super chat before we get zinking.
All right. Smitty Smith with the 5. That is what Sony games lack. Fun. Have you seen a pony say this game is fun? Hell no. The Book of X. No, the games ain't fun. It's just pretty. Zink, what's up, homie?
Dude, I should be at work, but I said let me laugh today, and I have been cracking up, especially this last bullshit Sean just pulled. Hey, Sean, you threw me off my game. I had other things to talk about, and you brought up this Jeff Grubb situation. Hey, Dirt, you watched the Xbox documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft always have money sitting around waiting. Okay, just like Ed Fry said, hey, I know I could convince Microsoft to buy Nintendo. They went through this whole thing and they even flew out to Japan. Nintendo's like, motherfucker, we're not selling to y'all.
Right.
But Nintendo is worth $55 billion today. They may not be weren't worth $55 billion yesterday, 20 years ago, but they were ready to pull the trigger. And when opportunities come like this Activision, they pull the trigger. And back to what you guys were talking about, I'm gonna tell you how this ties in, and I've always said this. Sony has nothing. Sony always try and get a bunch. Sony is like a holdings company. They invest in a lot of little things and get little small returns, sometimes big returns. And their cash cow is Call of Duty.
Right.
They make all of the money that they make off Call of Duty, they buy those little things, the extended contracts or what have you, all of these little things. That's their money that they build on. And when you guys always talk about 5 studios Microsoft had, you have to hear what those 5 studios do. They produce that recurring profit that Sony can't, and they only get from Call of Duty. From those 5 studios, and people like to make fun of them, but they had Forza Horizon. That's a cash cow game, make money every day. All these games I'm about to name make money every day. Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport, Halo 4, Halo 5, the PC version of Halo, Sea of Thieves, Halo Wars 2, Gears Ultimate, Gears 4, Gears 5. All of them keep putting money in Sony's pocket, in Microsoft's pocket on a daily basis. And that is what Sony is about to lose with Call of Duty. And that's why they want to blow up the whole deal, because where else is they going to get their money from?
Facts.
And they don't have, they were right. That was a court document you read at the beginning of the show. They won't have money to invest in. They'll have money to invest in, but not that much. That's 17% of their profit. Dirt.
Damn.
And Sean, that's huge. That's an enormous cut out of their portfolio.
Fuck them, Zink.
I'll talk to y'all later, man. Good show.
All right, Zink, shout out to Zink.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? Zink is right though. Even though Xbox had 5 studios, 5 of those a few of those studios are still making live service games, and but you can say they did need more studios though, besides just 5. But
Yeah,
they
100%.
they need more.
They were maintaining until like something like that. It only can last for so long. Do you know what I mean? Then you gotta expand.
Yeah, exactly.
That's with every business and investment. You just expand.
Yeah, Zodiac, what's up, my brother?
What's going on, killer?
I saw this, and I had to come up in here and talk some shit.
Oh yeah, what's that with you, bro?
Nothing really. I was sitting here just listening to the whole thing, and I'd seen all the new stuff that came out that Sony has said in the documentation, and I actually looked at Dustin's video, and that broke it down a little bit more. He's putting that up into 3 parts, and I was like, why is Sony sitting here being hypocrites? If they really want to be like that, I think Xbox, after like this deal actually goes through, I really think Xbox should just literally shut that shit down. Like literally put Sony in their place after the deal, because they can't do anything about it right now. It's so bad when you sit here and say that it could harm gaming when you're already doing that.
Right.
You're already doing everything that you said in that document is everything that you're doing right now. So what the CMA should say is, oh, so you're speaking from experience.
Facts.
That's what they should say. Because how do you know so much? How do you know? Oh, because they've been doing it. Oh,
right.
Well, it looks like this is going. I think this is going to blow smoke in their face. They're going to say all of this. It's going to come right back in their face, because if they even stick their toe into any of the things that Sony has done, oh, it's over, because they're really just exposing themselves. Personally, I think that personally, and it's just like this. Every time I see a new document, I'm just like, you just making me laugh. I have zero. Matter of fact, no, I have negative 100% respect for Sony right now because of what they've been doing.
I agree.
Like it's just like, if I wanted a PlayStation right now, I would have smacked myself, because I'm just like, why are you sitting here trying to hurt another company that wants competition, and they want to compete? They're sitting there saying, you want competition? Let's compete.
Facts.
What's wrong with that? I think competition is great, because guess what happens? It creates better games and better things for us. If Xbox didn't get their butt kicked last time, guess what? We wouldn't have Gamepass.
Facts.
We wouldn't have what we have now. Xbox needed this. We don't need any company at the top. None. We need them to be battling it out and just keep doing that, because it makes it great for the consumers. In that case, we have to stop this. Sony has to stop sitting here trying to stay at the top and sit here and try to be protected. Because I'm telling you, that if the CMA doesn't let this deal go through, it's going to look really bad in court.
Agreed.
It's going to look real bad, really bad in court.
And they ain't gonna
because they're going to get hammered.
Yeah.
They're going to get
100%,
hammered.
man. But shout out to you. You got Dragon Blades waiting, Zodiac. You take care,
thanks, bro.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Court. I mean Zodiac. Hey, but one thing I'll always say when you talk about competition, as a pro wrestling fan, the best time a pro wrestling fan ever was in the Attitude Era. Why? WWE and WWE was having competition.
Yep.
That shit was fire. Dragon Blade, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, how you doing, man?
What's good, my G?
Oh, I'm all right. This is the first time I had a chance to talk to any of y'all, so I appreciate y'all letting me on here.
No problem, man. We appreciate the support, bro. What's on your mind?
No, it's no problem. I just wanted to give a shout out to y'all, because y'all be sitting here smoking these ponies, man. I appreciate it.
You in the chat as well, bro. You talking that shit in the chat. We love it as well, bro.
I'm not doing anything special. I just pretty much just saying what comes to mind and then just popping it off up in there. You guys are the ones leading, and everybody else in the chat basically just popping off. It's just making me laugh. It's been a pretty decent source of entertainment to me, especially when I had to work. I got to work later tonight, and so I usually catch TTS on replay. So, but oh man, it's just been a joy and an honor to actually get a chance to interact with any and all of y'all, because you guys are basically just having fun and talking that smack, and then basically just put these ponies in their place. So I appreciate it.
No problem, man. Hey, this is real for us though, man. Fuck them ponies.
Well, I mean, I got friends who are PlayStation fans, and my best friend has got brothers who own PlayStations, and
Fuck them.
we managed to get them to actually start buying Xboxes because we played on Xbox, and I didn't think because my best friend been friends for 30 years, and he was always a big PlayStation guy.
Mhm.
But I've been buying Xboxes, and then he came over my house and played WWE Madden on my Xbox and said, "Oh, it's just as good as it is on PlayStation." He even liked the controller better. So it's like he got himself an Xbox, and then he's been buying Xboxes ever since. So I told him, I was like, you need to get you one of these series consoles. So hopefully he's gonna get himself one on Christmas, or hopefully his wife will do that.
Nice. Good shit, bro.
All right, you guys have a good one. I'm going to get off because I'm sure you guys got a lot of people wanting to talk to y'all. So I appreciate it, and I'll catch y'all later.
Thank you, Dragon Blade. I appreciate you, bro.
Have a good day at work as well.
Like I said, I love to hear the folks that's been in the chat rocking out with us for a long time, and it's great to hear them. Hey, man, what happened to Javier over there? He just left.
Javier, bring your punk ass back in the air. Javier, what you doing?
Hey, Sean, but like I said though, I was in my early 20s during the Attitude Era, bro. Competition. They went head to head. Monday night, the same time slot, bro. That was the best time to be a professional wrestling fan. At that time, bro, they would get numbers they would probably never get again. They was getting like 8 to 10 million people every week watching that shit, dog. It was fire, man. Javier, over there. What's up, bro?
My bad. I accidentally clicked the back button and I hear Sean say, "Get your punk ass back in here." Oh, shit. Another week. This time we got... What?
Let me put some Tupac on for you.
Well, another week we got PlayStation crying. We got their fanboys crying even more. You got PlayStation saying, "Hey, guess what? Xbox is trying to make us become Nintendo." Nintendo just whooped your ass with a shitty Pokemon game that was not at all good.
Right.
In 3 days. The fuck?
Right.
Like, y'all, how the hell do fanboys and Sony themselves take a W in one day, but then take 2 L's at the same time?
Right.
Pokemon selling, and then they want to say we can't fucking compete with Gamepass because with 29 million subs. It's like, damn, forget Xbox killing the pony narrative. Sony's killing the pony narrative themselves.
Right.
God damn. Y'all motherfuckers crying and whining, hoping this deal doesn't go in. It's like, nah. Even if the deal somehow gets stopped, you think that ABK and MS is gonna let this shit go unscathed?
No.
They're gonna be coming after their wallets, and they have bigger wallets. Right. Why do you think fucking Sony wants to keep ABK with themselves, or not ABK? Call it, dude. Let's be real here, because they don't benefit from Blizzard or fucking.
That's King. All they focus on, ain't it, bro?
They focused on one fucking game. We can't fucking make another game to rival COD. You have 3 other fucking IPs just dormant, dead. Whose fault is that? Your fanboy. How do the fanboys have more faith in their IPs than the fucking Sony does themselves? How the fuck? I've seen fanboys, but ponies, I don't know if they're just stupid. I don't know if they're just ignorant. They might be just a mix of both. But goddamn, I don't know what the other dude's name was who was just in here talking about he has friends who play on PlayStation 2. I have them too, and like Sean said, fuck them.
Oh shit!
Get back on the Xbox or don't be playing games. Fuck that. Have a good night, y'all.
Talk that shit, bro. Talk that shit.
Oh shit! They're coming in. They're coming in. Let's go.
Primus Gaming. What's up, homie?
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
Not much, man. What's on your mind?
Man, y'all gonna have these ponies jump out of the bushes on y'all, man. Y'all keep on.
Fuck them.
Let's go, killer.
These motherfuckers is gonna jump out and whoop you and Sean's ass, bro.
Nah, they can try.
No, man, but just to hear PlayStation steady crying, these motherfuckers, they keep coming up. They keep pulling bullshit out of their asses, man. What's wrong with these bastards, man?
Yeah,
I don't
man.
understand it, bro. I mean, and the writing is on the wall. The fanboys and Sony, the actual company, they don't agree on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got these bankers. Oh, Sony make blah 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 blah. These the fanboys, the fucking ponies, and then PlayStation turn around and say, no, we don't. We can't fuck with COD, bro. We just can't do it. And if Microsoft gets COD, it's over. I'm gonna tell you like this. I feel like it's over for them bastards anyway. I feel like King David is right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't think I think there'll be a PS6, but I don't think it'll be one after that. I don't think it'll be a PlayStation after that, man. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. Fuck these ponies. Fuck the haters. Fuck the pony walkers. Fuck King Thrash. Fuck all his followers. I'm out, man. Y'all have a good one.
West Side
Primus.
Y'all have a good one, bro.
I told y'all.
Let's go.
Listen, I told y'all. Zink, Javier, Hector, Primus. Yo, these motherfucking pit bulls, man. Hey, yo, I love everybody, but those four right there, some pit bulls, man. Oh shit, Hector, what's up, bro?
All right, Dirk. I chose violence today. Listen, man. Hey, I hope your Thanksgiving was good because mine was kind of fucked up, man.
Oh,
Dirk, the Macho Man fell asleep on yesterday and woke up, and the turkey was looking dark, almost as dark as you did.
Oh shit!
It was in the oven for 4 hours, but you know it wasn't dark as you. But you know what? Start the fucking clock. Macho Man's here to talk that shit. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. Waking up to Twitter and seeing that Pokemon sold 10 million copies. And God of War only sold 5 million. 3 million of them on PS4. You know, the best PS4 game ever created. But, you know, I didn't need the King Thrash math guy, you know, to know that's 2-1. But, you know, just saying that they are going on Twitter trying to say this is the greatest game ever. And they're getting outsold by a 76 Metacritic game. 10 million copies in 3 days. It didn't take them 2 weeks in bundles and shit like that.
Right,
they just had it on the shelves. Fuck it. Come grab them.
Right.
You motherfuckers. But hey, you know what, Jim Ryan? Sit your rat ass down. We gotta have a sit down. You going on here talking about how Game Pass is killing you, but you didn't believe in Game Pass? And at PS Plus, you won't even give your customers real game. You give them 2-hour demos. They got timers in the corner. It's a shot clock in the corner.
Oh shit.
Sony needs to go back to the old days. Back when they had that Metal Gear Solid. Good fucking exclusive. When Crash Bandicoot was outside. Yelling at tell the plumber boy to come outside. You remember them days? Who are these soft motherfuckers now? Is this the same dude that killed Sega? This the same dude?
Right.
This the same dude that killed Sega? Going into these courtrooms and snitching, pointing people out, providing paperwork? You were the hitman of the gaming industry? These guys? You got these ponies out here with batteries in their back. You're giving them empty clips and sending them out into these Twitter streets with empty clips and getting killed out there, man. Y'all need to do better. You're going to have these fucking ponies dying out here on these Twitter streets. And it's crazy that y'all talking about y'all losing money for exclusive. That's what happens when you smoke your own product, you dumb motherfuckers. Oh! Y'all keep putting money into the time exclusive. That's why we just buy the whole building, broke bitch. Oh. Macho Man out. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
Talk that shit.
Yo,
West Side.
Oh, shit. Chicken J, what's up, homie? How you doing, man?
What's going on, fellas?
Not much, man.
What's going on, guy? You motherfucker.
Hey, you stop that, Sean. You stop that. How was y'all Thanksgiving?
Oh, it's cool, bro. How about yours?
It was good. It was good, man. Hey, so I just want to come on here and talk a little bit about Jim Lion Dance Moves Ryan. I can't stand that motherfucker. I'm so sick of this ABK deal talk. And I'm just like, ponies, Jim Ryan, is this your king? Is this your motherfucking king? Ponies, you fucking toe-licking motherfuckers, man. You cross-eyed bitches. I'm so sick of this shit. Y'all need to get fucking with the program, man. Y'all need to fucking drop Jim Dance Moves Ryan, stop crying, and just compete, man. That's all I got to say, man, really. But you know what? I got one more thing for y'all. You motherfucking ponies. Hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And then walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, then bleach your ass, then stick your stinky bleach fingers out and sell your bitch asses for that last gen PS4 God of Ragnarok, motherfuckers.
Oh, that shit,
Oh,
nigga.
yeah.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go.
Woo, y'all lit today, baby. I love
Let's go.
it.
You want to fuck with us? You motherfucking ponies? You ain't gonna do shit with us. You motherfuckers think you're working them street corners. Whenever you fucking roll up, you run. That's how we roll, you motherfuckers. Get a super chat, killer.
Yo, Sean, the chat is on fire today, bro. Dan Lazaro with the 2. If my grandma was a pony, I'd say fuck her too.
And if you want to bring it, we bring the drama. Fuck you and that big bitch of a PlayStation 5. We'll kill all you motherfuckers. This is how we do on our side. TTS and WBG with the homies in the chat. You want to go toe-to-toe with us? You ain't shit. Listen, I'm going to go too wild for you. We're going to call PG-13, PG-13. Let's calm it down there. Fuck them there. Fuck Jim Ryan. Fuck the ponies. Fuck the PlayStation. Fuck God of War. Fuck every one of them first party games. This is how we do on our side. You punk ass, bitch ass motherfuckers.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Let me start
Apollo
moving.
Cooper with the 5. Tell him Ryan to stop. Jim Ryan to stop walking out the CMA buildings with smeared lipstick on his face and limp. Hell, oh yeah, they tearing him up, bro. It's crazy.
100% player.
Hey, Sean, before we get out of here, I just saw this and I said, this is like some shit a pony would do, bro. Hold on, let me show you this right quick. This is like some shit a pony would do.
That was an awesome TTS round.
Let me roll up my sleeves.
Hey, can y'all see this shit?
Oh shit!
My man wound up. He wound up, pulled all the way back. Look at his ponies. I'm gonna get you, Xbox. Ha!
That's
Look
Jim
at that
Ryan.
shit. Just Jim Ryan right there. We're gonna block that deal. Soft bitch. Did you see?
Chino XL, fuck you too. All you motherfuckers.
Chino. I used to like Chino XL though. Yeah, man, it's funny. Hey, Sean, before we go, I know we gotta get out of here.
I don't give a
Let
shit.
me just show this right quick.
Oh man, that was awesome, man. The $2 shit hyped him up, player.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that's hey, bro. This shit fire, bro. So let's say this right quick.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys saw this, but Lulu Chang, I can't pronounce her last name.
Let me put it full screen.
Yeah, put it full screen for me. She is the COO, Chief Operating Officer of Activision Blizzard. She says, seeing a lot of speculation about Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Any suggestion that the transaction could have anti-competitive effects is absurd. This merger will benefit gamers and the U.S. gaming industry, especially as we face stiffer competition from abroad. She also said, we're committed to continuing to work cooperatively with regulators around the globe to allow the transaction to proceed, but won't hesitate to fight to defend the transaction if that's needed. Yo, like we said earlier, Activision Blizzard wants to be acquired by Microsoft. They need to be acquired by Microsoft, and they are going to fight to make sure this acquisition happens, y'all. And look,
100%.
I'm not a lawyer. I don't know if there's any lawyers in the chat, but I can tell you this. From watching enough lawyer shit court cases on TV, Xbox will win this shit easily, bro. Easily. How is it making the industry anti-competitive? How is this not going to benefit the gamers? I'm telling you, bro, they are down to fight. So I just wanted to show that just in case you guys are not on Twitter, you haven't seen it.
100%. Yeah, 100%. There's only shout out to Lulu. Now, there's only one thing I would say to Lulu.
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
Lulu talk that shit. I love it. Whenever you see these fucking ponies on Twitter, these stinky ass, bleach ass fucking ponies, ugly looking PlayStation 5 out of shape, all kind of shit's going on, nasty shit, whatever you want to call it. One of the ugliest consoles I've ever seen. Out of shape. Have you seen that shit? Have you seen one of them pictures when you see one of these fat bitches that wearing them tight, tight fucking tights and that, and the ass has got no ass and that.
Leggings, yeah.
Leggings or some shit. You seen that shit? That's what the PlayStation 5 reminds me of and that.
Hey,
big ass belly, no ass.
Hey, you know what's funny? Jigga J called the police. He said, "You cross-eyed motherfuckers."
I love that shit. I'm using that shit.
You cross-eyed. Shout out to Jigga J. And shout out to everybody, man. Everybody that sit here, listen to the show, the people that stop by on the actual show. Man, you guys are awesome, man. I'm telling you. And listen, I'm going to say this.
PlayStation 5, you motherfucking ponies ain't shit.
Hey, Sean, calm your ass down, man. Hey, Sean, calm your ass down.
I'll calm down. Let me calm down. Let me pause it.
Hey, I want to say this again. At our end of the year award show, WBG award show, bro. Goodness. Yo, Sean, right now.
You got it. You got it.
Zinc, other Zinc, Hector the Macho Man, Primus Gaming, and Javier are the 4 people that be cutting them hella promos. Who will win, y'all? Who will win? There's almost room for somebody else to join that 4 for the best promo on TTS. Who will join? Good shit, man.
Good shit. Listen, guys, keep bringing in next week, and there will be up to 6 people, or maybe more. Who knows? You keep talking that shit. We got Jigga J today.
Yeah, Jigga J, hey. Jigga J making the case for itself to join, brother.
Next week, player, you do that once more with Hit 'em Up. Let's go, killer. Let's
Jigga
go.
J making the case for itself to join that list, brother. Best promo on TTS every week. Good shit, man.
Duke Toga goes
POS of the year. Yes, absolutely. We're going to do POS of the year this year.
100%, man. Paulie Barber goes, this show was lit today. Appreciate it, play, man. You guys help us. You know, you guys interacting with us and that's what makes the show play.
Absolutely, 100%. Man. Absolutely.
Anyway, Dirt, what's going on with you, player?
Nothing much, man. Good shit, bro.
What an awesome show today.
Yeah, good show, man. Listen, guys, I know some of you guys are tired of the Activision Blizzard shit. Sometimes I'm tired of it, but bro, we keep on getting these updates. We're going to keep on talking about it, bro, especially when PlayStation's looking so weak. So weak.
You're there. You're going to start this shit. Go for it, play. The lyrics are there. Let's go there.
First off, fuck you. Man, fuck you, but I don't know.
Yo, Jim Rand, don't fuck around with the real G's. We're quick to snatch your line out of the street, so fuck peace. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. That's all I'm going to say, man, play. Listen, guys, shout out to every one of you guys for talking that shit with us, enjoying the show, interacting with us, and making the show the best it can be. Without you guys, we ain't shit. But like I said, fuck ponies, fuck PlayStation, fuck Jim Ryan, fuck Sean Layden as well, being the wrong ass bitch, talking about Gamepass isn't sustainable. Get your bitch ass out of here, you cross-eyed motherfuckers. This is how we do it on our side. Fuck you all on that. This is some serious shit. I'm not lying. Like the guys in the chat are saying, West Side. Guys, keep talking our shit. We out.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
Ah, shit. You motherfuckers know what time is it? Hit that motherfucking like button. And you motherfucking ponies, hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And ponies, Jim Ryan lied to you and pimped your bitch ass till the end of the West Side. You motherfucking ponies know what to do. Walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, then put your bitch ass hands out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 games, you soft motherfuckers.